Prismatic Evolutions Eevee giveaway. Let's jump in to the cards. This is such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful set. This is my first time opening Stellar Crown in this quantity. Today we are looking for a number of special illustration rare cards, including the Terapagos, the Galvantula, and a number of others. Look at that applin hanging from a tree. Look how it blends in It's now on the ground as a diplin. Pants here on a log in the forest. A metadite looks like he's stretching. He's holding his leg, and the water is flowing behind him. A clink, probably in a cave. Looks like some sort of coal. Crabominable. Is he shooting snow from his hands? I don't know a lot about Crabominable. Talonflame flying through some desert, rocky terrain. Ooh, that's Salazzle. You can see the poison and the fire all coming out. A Spartha revving up for an attack. And of course, a Bombardier who launches rocks. Look at that. A Gargantuan. I really think this Pokemon was a sharp idea. I loved using him in Scarlet and Violet because he had a move called Brine, which made damage occur every turn. We'll put him right there. Look at that Galvantula. What an interesting Pokemon. When I played Black and White, I always had a goal. A Joltik and a Galvantula on my team. Look at that Yamask in ruins. Chinchou outside of some sort of water base. A Toad School running through the forest. Another Bombardier. Lacey inside of the terrarium from Blueberry Academy. Ooh, look at that Rapidash. That is a dashing Pokemon art. A Vikavolt, which evolves from a Charjabug. These were very dangerous in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Ooh, look at that Cradily. I believe this is from Generation 3. I used one of these on my team. A Luminion in a coral reef and a Caracosta. in some sort of industrial setting. A Cyclizar, a Coridon, which seems like a primal Cyclizar, doesn't it? It has those same air sacs. Another Togedemaru, a Veluza and Kofu in the background. I think he was a gym leader, comfy, making a wreath of flowers. I love the detail in so many of these cards. Morgrim is like a little goblin type Pokemon. It's too bad they don't have fairy types anymore in the TCG. Look at that. Clink leg. What a Pokemon. This was like the analog to Magnemite and Magneton, but from Pokemon White and Black. No art cards yet, but that's okay. We've got a long way to go. Look at that. A Mo Rotom. I was never a really big fan of Rotom, but I do think it's novel that it's able to transform into so many different things. It would be convenient to have a Pokemon mow the grass for me. Look at that, a Scorbunny jumping by cliffs. An antique cover fossil. It's interesting that these fossil Pokemon are no longer basic, but that they have to evolve from a fossil. Pancham is an interesting Pokemon. He evolves into Pangoro. Another Vikavolt. Ooh, Azumarill. I used to hunt shiny Azumarils. I hunted them for a while until I finally found a gold Azumarill. I always cherished it. Double Bouvalant. A Crabominable. I think there's something behind it. Ooh, look at that. That is a really, really nice card. A Hydrapple, a full art Hydrapple. I really, really, really value this card. This is lucky, but it's also beautiful. Look at the heads of the serpent bursting from the apple. This is an excellent and powerful Pokemon as well. Let's put it in a sleeve. The Gargansul too. It needs a sleeve. Nice. Very nice. Maybe we'll even find a Lapras. ghostly wisps. Another Impidimp. Look at that art. It's like it was colored with colored pencils or crayons. A Ponyta in the forest. A Lantern. I used to really like Lantern because it was the only electric water Pokemon. Look at that Slowking. It's pretty amazing that Slowpoke can either turn into a brilliant Slowking or a very dumb Slowbro. Either way, Slowpoke has lots of options. Another Jirachi. Jirachi is one of my personal favorites. A grand tree. I do not have this card. Once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a stage 1 Pokemon that evolves from one of their basic Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. If that Pokemon was evolved in that way, that player may search their deck for a stage 2 Pokemon that evolves from that Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. What a cool card. You basically can evolve your Pokemon from a stage 1 all the way to a stage 3. I can't believe I haven't seen that yet. Nice. I think that the Stellar Crown set is somewhat underrated. It came, I believe, after Twilight Masquerade and before Searching Sparks. And typically you can find packs of Stellar Crown in store. Ooh, look at that Carnivine. I think Carnivine was from Diamond and Pearl. Am I wrong? I could almost imagine I caught one in the Safari Zone. Ooh, look at that Riolu. Look at those jagged peaks. He's in the midst of battle. Lechonk. What do you think about this addition? I think it's okay. Another Veluza. Briar. Maybe we'll find the special illustration Briar. Ooh, look at that. Electrive. I was really happy when they came up with an evolution for Electabuzz. I never imagined that they would do that, but Diamond and Pearl brought a number of evolutions for Gen 1 Pokemon. Talonflame, Vikavolt, and Raging Bolt. Nice. On to the next pack. Look at that. A Gulpin. An interesting Pokemon. Look at the art style for the flowers. They're very minimalistic. Greavard. Rhydon. Rhydon was actually the first Pokemon ever designed. Many people think that that was Pikachu, but it was actually Rhydon. And in many cases, This tornado is from Black and White. I don't remember. Crispin. Tap. Wool. Fa. Lynx. Goal. Pen. Raging. Bolt. And basic energy. So far, our best pool is still the Hydra Apple, which was a staple of my Scarlet and Violet team after the last expansion released. Look at that Cubone, ready for battle. Those are some tall trees in the background. Milcery. Interesting. I guess it's like a milk Pokemon. Glamio. Sniffing flowers. Look at her springy tail. Another charge bug. An Electrive. Veluza. Swallowed. Swallowing. Trash in a dump. That's pretty gross. A Cubone. A Duraludon. And lastly, an Arch Aludon. Nice. I believe there's an art Duraludon, or however you say the name of his evolution in this set. But if I remember correctly, Duraludon was a single evolution Pokemon in Sword and Shield and gained an evolution this generation. Ooh. Look at that Lileep. That's a pretty Pokemon. Balmy, I do like Balmy a lot. A Fletchling flying over Blueberry Academy in the terrarium. Dub Wool. Pangoro. He's fixing to fight. There's some lightning in the background. Another Crispin. Oh, look at that Celebi. That's pretty. I'm gonna set that aside. A Swallowed. What's this? A Briar. Ooh, look at that. An illustration rare. Briar. I believe Briar was the professor from Blueberry Academy. Nice. I think that she introduces us to Terapagos, maybe. I did enjoy that DLC a lot. Look at that. Very nice. Let's take some from this side. Look at that Cinderace. I do think that Cinderace was a really cool starter Pokemon for Sword and Shield. Much more than the other ones. Look at that Duraludon. That's one really fat cat, and it is quite ugly per its name. Tortuga. A Milton in a toolbox. That's pretty cool. I've grown to like this Pokemon more and more. Another Swallowed. Another Mewtwo. A Pangoro. And a Toadscruel. Honestly, this was so creative, making a Tentacruel that was like land-based used the day-night cycle. Do they still use that for Pokemon? I really don't remember. But for me, it meant I could only catch a ladybug before school or during the weekend. And speak of a ladybug, look at that. Wooloo, Judo. I like when they make the realistic looking cards as if they've taken a photo. Finion, Mewtwo, Lacy, Celebi. Ooh, look at that Drifloon floating over a village. What's this? Everyone explode now. That's so bizarre. That's so interesting. Interesting. Vroom. Dreadnought. Basic. Energy. Flower. I don't know what game this one's from. It looks like a chili pepper. Like a cute chili pepper. Cupone. Nimble. I did have one of these in Scarlet and Violet. It's like a really cool fighting cricket. Oh, look at that slowpoke diving into the coral reef. How nice. Another Jirachi. Oh, a Reshiram. Oh, look at that Lapras. They really did going on the flowers and the coral reefs in this set. Oh, a Deluxe Bomb. The Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. Put 12 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Ooh, look at that. An art. Grabominable. It's like he's in a blizzard. Very nice. We like that. We'll take it. Is that the only ice fighting Pokemon in the games? I feel like it could be, but I really don't remember if there's anything else. Is that a good typing to have? I'm not sure. Nice. We've got some okay pulls so far. I do like the Briar and the Hydra Apple. Let's keep going. An Applin, a Fletchling, ooh, Phalanx. I've seen some really cool, I guess, variations of Phalanx on Twitter, where people make it like chessboard pieces. The only problem with making all these fake mons on Twitter is that I feel like it prevents Nintendo from using them. But it was a really great idea. Broccoli, Electrive, Jirachi, Lapras, Wooloo, Glass Trumpet, Caracosta, and of course, a basic energy. always forget that Rhydon has an evolution now. Froakie. Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful Lucario. I do like Lucario. I'm excited for Mega Evolutions to make a comeback. I feel like everyone used Lucario when he first came out. But that's okay. That's why he's so popular. I don't love Lucario's shiny form though. Sometimes I think that they should do better work on making the shiny forms appealing rather than just an alternative color. Another little pepper Pokemon. Cubone. Nimble. Slowpoke. Ooh, look at that. Eldegoss. I guess that evolves from the pepper thing. Interesting. It's a cotton Pokemon. Briar. Flittle. It's like a little jellyfish. Levitates about an inch above the ground. Interesting. A Choodle and an Arch Eladon. A Spartha and Flittle are pretty creative. Spartha reminds me of some sort of like Egyptian bird. Look at that, a Fletchender fluttering through autumn leaves. A Finian, a Fido, a Tauros. I like how this is drawn. It reminds me of the original Pokemon. Another Eldegoss, a Salazzle. Ooh, Frogadier. It's like he's throwing some balls of water. A Double, a Root Fossil, and a Noctowl. That's a pretty Noctowl. He's obviously diving in for something. Very nice. Next pack. I was really glad that I found this box at my local card store. Grubbin, Greavard, Joltik, Payapa Berry, Mine Shell, Gravity Gemstone. Ooh, look at that Eevee. That's the first Eevee that we have found in this set. A very nice Eevee. Oh, look at that. An Art Raboot. He's kicking a snowball. How awesome. I do like this card a lot. This set has some really nice art cards. Nice. I'm glad we got that. I didn't see if there was an art Cinderace, but I think there may be a gold Cinderace. I'm not quite sure. I do know I have a gold Cinderace promo card. That's a cute Meryl. Under those leaves in the water. He looks very happy. Another chili pepper Pokemon. Ooh, look at that Electabuzz. Personally, I like his design versus his evolution. That's very cool. Another Noctowl. I didn't realize that there were two different Melton cards for this deck. I hope I actually didn't pass up, like, an art card or something without realizing it. I'll have to go back and check after the video. Chin Chow. Don't School. Yamask. Bombardier. Eldegoss. Crispin. Drifblim. Glameow. Azumarill. Ooh, look at that. A Metal EX. I know one of you really loves Melmetal. He's grown on me a lot. I think they should include Melmetal in the game, in the next game, some more, so we have more context and story for his existence. But obviously, he's like a collection of nuts and bolts and metal. Faroki, Ladybug, Fan, Rotom, Mo, Rotom, Azumarill, Reshi, Ram, Luminion, Rhydon, Lapras, Creamy. Interesting. That's like a cupcake Pokemon. I've never had one of those before. Eevee. Ooh. is very, very nice. I absolutely love these stellar cards from Stellar Crown and from Prismatic Evolutions and Searching Sparks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very nice. Let's see what else we can find. Another Mindful, a Score Bunny, a Cover Fossil, a Pancham, a Marowak, a Toad Scroll, a Kofu, a Slowpoke, another Kofu, and a Gradilly. I think I have an art rare Kofu somewhere. I've got to look. Look at that Metachan. This is the first Metachan that we've gotten from this set. It looks like he's in some sort of market, kicking at someone. Melted. Ooh, Meditite. Meditating on top of some sort of rock pillar. Very nice. Oh, Diancie. I didn't know this was part of this set. That is a really pretty Pokemon. We're gonna put her with Celebi, because they're both mythical, even if they're only uncommon for this set. Stellar Crown. There's a really pretty art rare Lileep in this set, but we probably won't get it this time around. Something is coming, maybe. Ooh, a Zera Aura. That is a pretty card. I do like this Pokemon. That's nice. We've only got a couple packs left. I wonder what we will get. Oh, Iron Boulder. Our first one for this set. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Personally, I like the legendary dogs from Silver and Gold more than the trio from Black and White. I'm pretty sure they're from Black and White. But that's just me. It's interesting how we saw a different Meditite card, as if some cards have more than one art in the same set. Uh-oh, something is coming. I saw something. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I said we wouldn't get it, and we did. Look at that beautiful, beautiful Lileep. Its trainer is sitting and reading a book, and Lileep is inside of an aquarium in her home. Are those Lileep's eyes right there? its trainer. She's obviously smiling. This is a beautiful card. I really wanted this, and I'm so happy that we found this. This has been really, really good so far. I am shocked that we've gotten as many art cards as we have. We've got about 5 packs left. I've really enjoyed making this video. If you enjoyed watching it, please consider leaving a comment and subscribing. This is that other Meltan card I was looking at earlier. There are multiple arts for different Pokemon in this set. I like that Ooh a lot. Another Iron Boulder. My goal is to try lots of different kinds of things. And so today, I wanted to go slower and to be more intentional. Because I think that there are a number of you who are looking for ASMR to go to sleep with and to relax with. And I think that is important. Look at that Grim Snarl. That's the first one we've got of this. I feel like I can appreciate these cards so much more now that I'm seeing them for the first time. Alright, we've got 4 packs left. 4 packs left. Let's see what we get. Nothing in this one, but we're getting closer. Even if we don't get any more cards that are rare from this set, I'm fairly happy with what we have gotten. This is a really pretty card, that's Zero Aura. I do like when I get the star rarity cards with the reverse hollow foil on them. Our second to last pack. Uh-oh. I think there's something here. Let's see. It's getting closer. Oh, look at that. A Terapagos EX. Nice. They made a really beautiful Pokemon when they made Terapagos. last pack. Wish me luck. Flittle, Chinchou, Tortoga, Espartha, Marowak, Frogadier, Koraidon, Meditite, Frogadier, Rhyperior, and that's it. But that's okay. We got some really, really nice cards from this set. Let's go ahead and go through our best pulls. We got a deluxe bomb, a grand tree, a Lucario EX, a Greninja EX, a Terapagos EX, a Metal EX, a Gargansel EX, an illustration rare Briar, a Lapras, an art rare Crabominable, a Lileep illustration rare, an illustration rare Raboot, and the full art Hydra Apple, my personal favorite from this set. Thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoyed this, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget, we are doing a giveaway for this Promo Eevee Card from Prismatic